Hey guys, welcome back. So I'll go straight in with my EOS Ice Brown Circle lenses. These are my favourite at the moment. And then I started using the e.l.f. Power Grip Matte Primer. This is to replace the matte one that I used to have, but I unfortunately misplaced in Greece. I am still mad, but not gonna lie, this is pretty decent. Then I used the She Glam Better Brows Long Lasting Eyebrow Pencil. I think the colour's Espresso, but they don't actually say what colour they are on the thing anymore. Yeah, so this is what I've been using lately. Then the same as always, I used the e.l.f. Matte Tan Neutral for my eyebrows. I'm lying, it's not the matte one, it's the hydrating one. I used to use the Fenty in 365, I think it was, around my eyebrows, but come on, that thing was struggling. Like, that got discontinued ages ago. I only used it for the applicator for my eyebrows. And then I also got this new brush set off of Shein, and the typical Fenty in 420 again. It works so well with the Fenty foundation because I was always looking orange with 420. It was the closest to my colour, but I looked orange. But when I started using this brush with it, it actually does it so well. Flawless application. And I also have the Beauty Bay Make Face Multi-Use Complexion Palette. So I'm just going in with the colour corrector that is called B3. I just used that to get rid of like the dark patches I have on my chin. And also I have dimples. I mean, I've lost a lot of weight. I mean, I had dimples anyway. But when I start smiling, I get like those smile line dimple mark things in my foundation. So I started having to use colour corrector again because I didn't use it for a while. I was looking mad orange, but I realised like you just gotta pat it. That's why I tend to use that on top of the first layer of foundation that I use. And then I go in with the Gyaru number 10 foundation, which is my favourite one. See, it's a bit dark for me now, so I've always mixed it with the Fenty. But I found that if I put colour corrector underneath it and then put that on top, it's not too thick and it doesn't make me look muddy. It's also good for cleaning up my eyebrows as well. I found, you know, it's a good balance. And then time for my favourite part. I go back in again with the e.l.f. Concealer. So it's time to just highlight my face, do the quick bake, etc. method. So yeah, I just put it on top of my nose, under my eyes, around my mouth, just to get that shape to my face. You know, it's just typical. It's nothing untoward. It's the typical UK girl style what I do. And then I go in with the pressed powder in Candlelight by Makeup Collection. So, you know, everyone uses translucent, but I bought Candlelight because it was the only one in stock. And then ever since then, I just fell in love with it. And this is my second Candlelight because I also misplaced this in Greece. Yeah, I find that it's better to put that on first, on top of the concealer. And then I also put it on parts of my face where it's a little bit shiny. So then when I go in afterwards with the loose powder, I use Camel by Luxury Ben Nye. very old school. I can't find anything that does anything as good as this. I tend to just do that. I tend to go a little bit excess, and then I use the excess around my mouth. I find that it stops, again, what I said about the smile lines I get where my dimples are. It also stops my skin from looking too oily in the places where the foundation tends to not sit as well. That's usually around my chin, so it's just the same area where I put the colour corrector on generally. Then I am addicted to the Curve Case in Deep, made by Mitchell. That's the same thing what I used in my last tutorial. Hasn't really changed. The only thing that's changed again is the brush, because I misplaced it in Greece. So I've got this new brush. I really like it. It's from Shein. It came with the same stuff. And then of course I just put that in my nose contour. This new brush I've got does very well for my nose. I really like it. I make less mistakes when I'm doing my makeup with this brush. I've seen this contour brush on TikTok actually that does something similar. It just goes on both sides of your nose, and I was like, oh, very, very useful. But yeah, blend that all out so I don't look too mad. Yeah, me checking the contour isn't looking crazy on my face. And I still use the L'Oreal 3-second mist on my face as well. I found that I have to spray it on just a little bit extra. It's my face, man. Jesus Christ. But yeah, it's a saviour. I also have this new Colourpop Bare Necessities palette gifted by my sister. So I just go in with this bronze-ish colour. I use that on the outside of my eye, not quite the outer V, but a bit above where the outer V normally is. Like it's what the typical Gyaru do anyway. They have all of these colours, and then this one I put on top of that what I just did. I blend that kind of to my brow bone just to give a little bit of an extra highlight, and also to blend out what was already there and add a bit more glitter. Now this colour is the colour that I've always wanted, that dark glittery that I've been asking for in pretty much every makeup video I've done. That's the reason I took this palette up. But yeah, I put that on the whole of my lid, just to darken it out, make my eyes a little bit smoky but also very glittery. And then the last colour is this other kind of dark glittery brown. That's the one that goes on my outer V now. So it just goes around the crease in the outer V, just to clean up, I guess, the darker colour that I just put on before that, and also to make things a bit more precise. Then now I'll go in with this shimmer stick thing. It's She Glam. It's creamy colour. I'll put the link in the description for the exact one that it is. I have 3 of these. I've recently started using the shimmery white one though. I find my makeup looks so much better with it. I used to use the I don't know, but it's like an auburny kind of colour. It was cute, but once I put this on for the first time, I'm now sold. It's my staple. So of course I'm wearing it to go out. Then back in again with the eyebrows. So I used that to do the overline. And then recently I've been using the NYX liquid ink. I don't even know what that one's called. But yeah, I need to get a new one of these because it started fraying on me. Yeah, I love it, but it's fraying. And I just drooped my eyeliner downwards to match where I did the overline with the eyebrow, like so. And then I've just gone back in to clean up the eye bag makeup bit. And then I'll go back again with the eyebrow to do my eye bag. So underneath where I done the shimmer, I just do a little line to give the bigger eye bag look. I always make sure to be careful with these bits because I don't want to ruin the concealer of them beforehand. Just got to be accurate with it, I guess. And then I use a Revolution Pro blush palette. I've recently been sold on this dark orange one again. I mean, I've been using the Made by Mitchell blushes quite a lot, but I wanted to go back in with a powder. I didn't really want to put more cream on my face, so I just used that. So it's these off of AliExpress again. Remember how much I cried when they discontinued these? Well, the seller has brought them back and I've stocked up. So I'll just come back in again with these eyelashes. Then these are some lower lashes I bought off of Amazon Japan. I'll also put the link down in the description as well. I don't really wear lower lashes very often, but I just thought, you know what? Let me try. I mean, something about the white eye bag just brought that desire for the lower lashes. So I just brought them out. Now it's mascara. I mostly use mascara on the lower lash line. I do on the top a little bit, but the lower lash line needs mascara to blend in with the lashes. Then the Beauty Bay Oak bronzer. That's a staple of mine. I just go back over where I've done the contour, and then just on my jawline a little bit, you know, because the sun's coming out. I want to look a little bit bronzed. Then it's the She Glam 101 lipstick and liner duo pen in deep caramel. I'm addicted to this. I love it. I've bought a couple of these actually in the same colour just in case. I mean, I'm running out of the liner, so it's good that I have backup. There's just not enough dark lip liners on the market in my opinion. You know, they're always like reddish or something, or like some purple shade. This is just a pure dark brown. I love it. I really just use any lip gloss. I mean, mostly Fenty, but this time I decided to use the e.l.f. lip plumping gloss in the colour Pink Cosmo. That's something that I really like as well. Just a bit of gloss with the lip liner. You know the look. Then for a highlighter, I use the same thing I use for my eye bags, the She Glam stick thing. I just go on my nose, you know how it go. That is the thing that completes the Gyaru look in my opinion. So yeah, that's my makeup done. Now time for me to get ready for my little night out. And yeah, in a bit guys. So I'm waiting for my mum to come and grab me. We're going out to a reggae night to celebrate Easter Sunday, 20th of April. We're at the end of the month already. I'm just so happy my deadlines are over, you know. I have no idea what to expect for tonight, but I mean, it's this place called the Jam House. I don't remember if I've ever been there before. I will find out if I've been there before tonight. Seems alright. I mean, Birmingham in it, so I'll go back.
A few songs for you, and hopefully you enjoy it. If you know it, sing along, give me some help. And also, yeah, I like to see my people's faces, so we can fill up this space here, yeah, that'll be lovely. That'll be lovely, man. Whenever you're ready, G, take your way, man. When I went insane, to me drop the edge. When I lost my name, oh. If you know it, sing along. The time seems to be, and the moonlight glitters on me. I wonder for everyone, yeah. 'Cause I shine so bright and then fading. I feel it fading back.